Music is pretty powerful stuff. It can make you fall in love, it can make you cry, it can make you get on the scene like a sex machine. But can it make you change the way you vote? That's what I'm trying to find out. With my trusty boombox and my entirely impartial outfit, I'm on a mission to come up with election anthems for Labour, the Conservatives and the Lib Dems. Songs that put the politicians back in touch with the voters. Last week, I had a go myself.
Great accountability, where it counts the most, oh yeah.
Now, though, it's time to call in the professionals. Top pop stars who know exactly how to write a hit. But first, let's take a look at what the politicians want their message to be. Sarah Tever says the Lib Dems stand for fairness and a fresh start. She likens her party to a band with a breakthrough hit.
All of a sudden, people latch onto one particular song from the group and they go, do you know, they're a really good group, I really like them, I might buy their album.
I'm too sexy for my shirt, too sexy for my shirt, so sexy.
Right Said Fred know all about making a big impact.
And I'm too sexy for Milan.
With I'm Too Sexy, they became the first British band since the Beatles to reach #1 in the US with their debut song. So, Right Said Fred, it's an honour.
Indeed. It's very nice to be here.
Thank you.
I watch Newsnight all the time.
Oh, good.
Yes, I do.
I'm Too Sexy, Deeply Dippy.
Yes.
Now the Lib Dems.
Yes.
How do we feel about this?
It's how far have we come?
It's a work in progress.
It's work in progress.
America, I mean,
The bands we're using don't necessarily support the parties they're singing for. They've agreed to do it as an unusual musical challenge. So I guess we should talk lyrics. So I've got various ideas here from what Sarah Tever told me.
OK.
We can go through. Their main tagline for this campaign is change that works for you, building a fairer Britain. I think there might be a colon in the middle.
There's a colon somewhere. Yeah.
We're not the old way of doing things.
Right.
new in it again.
A fresh start, something new. Tax is really important, and education. They're really big into their education.
See, personally, I think that's all hoo-ha. I think for an anthem, what you want is you want a dream. Because all this stuff, you're talking about the tax and the fairness and everything else, that's the politician's job to talk about that. The song's job is to make people feel uplifted and positive about being liberal. That's the main thing. It needs to make people believe that breaking the two-party system is actually possible.
It's like that John Lennon lyric, all we're saying is give peace a chance.
Yes.
It's kind of, all we're saying is give the Lib Dems a chance.
Yes, it is.
We had an idea about, they may not like this initial word, but the word infected. And what it is from the liberal point of view, the system's infected. Because it is, because it's two-party race the whole time. The verse is something along the lines of this, which would be, does this look infected to you? It's always the same reds and blues.
Yeah. My only worry with the line, does this look infected to you?
It's a harsh
That's the sort of thing you'd say to the doctor where you've been putting it off for a long time.
That's what the song's about. That's exactly what the song's about.
So you've got a musical idea then, you've got a tune in mind.
We have a couple of
What
ideas.
about the other bit?
But the other bit is, there was a
It's too high for me too. It's a bit too high for me.
and there's a party of two, but then it all came tumbling down.
Yeah.
Cameron and Brown, they're run out of town.
With the Lib Dem song coming along nicely, what about Labour? Ben Bradshaw told me the party's slogan is a future fair for all. And, as a keen clubber, he wanted an anthem with a banging beat. You like indie and hip-hop?
Yeah.
Would you be interested in something that combined the two?
If that's possible, yeah, that would be a perfect synthesis.
Okay.
Like a Lib Lab pact.
Hadouken make the sort of music teenagers stage dive to. At the forefront of the new rave scene, their first single was described by the NME as a savage, snarling work of genius. Will some of that genius rub off on the Labour anthem? Is this the weirdest job you've ever done?
Yeah, I mean, we're in a pretty weird job as it is, but I think that writing songs for a purpose is a very exciting prospect, and it makes us, be quite creative.
One thing that kept coming up was this sense of Labour being a defender for the country. You talked about being a defender with a shield, and they were protecting us during the downturn.
Yeah, I think the economy is kind of the thing.
I don't think it would really be right to have a kind of a big party anthem because, like James said, it's not 97 anymore. It's a time when there's a lot of work that needs to be done, so we want to make something quietly uplifting.
So when we have to kind of capture that in the song.
Okay, so this isn't so much things can only get better, but things might get marginally slightly more okay.
Well, things could only get worse.
We have to put some positivity
Well,
across it.
it's funny you say that, because I think that some of the messages, maybe in the Labour Party, is the fact that things would get worse if the Tories were to get in.
Okay.
Because that's the only thing they've got. You know, it's not. They can't say vote for change because they've been in power for 13 years. All they can say is it would get worse.
So we're going for things can only get worse if the Tories get in?
You laugh, but it might be in that song.
I met up with the band again later in rehearsals. Their song's a rallying cry, with Labour battling storms and fighting tides.
We are the people's fight, we are the watertight, remember them.
So you're talking about it being melancholy and then reaching euphoria. Is that how it's working out?
Yeah, I think definitely we've got that.
We've tried to kind of give it an uplifting feel towards the end.
And are you melancholy, are you euphoria? Is it sort of good cop, bad cop?
She does the euphoria, I do the melancholy with the piano.
Melancholy chords.
The old minor chords.
So you missed out on the England World Cup song, but you got the Labour Party instead.
Yeah, I'll be expecting a peerage for this.
Conservative Grant Shapps wants you to vote for change, and he also wants a musical style that appeals to as many voters as possible.
Personally, I like rap. Rapper's Delight. It's one of my favourite tracks. I know all the words. I'm not about to do it.
What Grant wants, Grant gets. Introducing up-and-coming South London grime combo, New Brand.
You can see me in AC. Not many out there can do it like me.
I met up with them for a lyrical brainstorm in the Blue Peter Garden. I think you're going to like this one. This is something that Grant said, power to the people.
That sounds like the catchiest line of all time. He's not going to back that.
That's a Public Enemy lyric.
Yeah, that's a public. You can't knock Chuck D.
Now using that in their manifesto.
Oh, for when they're quoting Chuck D and Malcolm X, then I'm all for it.
I'll just read through a few things and stop me if anything leaps out, OK? Married couples tax allowance. Stop the job-killing national insurance rise. Spending cuts to reduce bureaucratic waste. Could you rhyme waste with something?
Yeah, you could easily rhyme waste with something. It could be the Conservatives. Let's give it a taste. Nobody wants to see any more bureaucratic waste.
Yeah. First tax stamp duty when I buy my first place.
Oh, wow, that's good.
Yeah,
and we go from there, yeah, you know.
Vote for them in haste.
Yeah. What we do need is something catchy. We're going to need a very catchy hook.
Do we need some pretty fly beats?
Yeah, we can take care of that though, can't we?
Next week, we'll be revealing the finished anthems and shooting political pop videos. Sorry, I think we need some more water.